Mm-hmm.
like to pass, but listening and speaking, I think is loud.
Mm-hmm. All right. What type of exam would you like to pass? Is it a Cambridge exam or IELTS or TOEFL?
This is an exam and in official language school.
All right.
I
Mm-hmm.
different.
Mm-hmm. All right, then what can we do? We can take different topics and discuss it. I will send you now the link. It's preparation to IELTS speaking. IELTS is an exam in English. IELTS speaking questions. Here are different topics and we can take it. Before discussing the topics, we can talk 5 minutes about your day, like what did you do today, what did you do yesterday, so you can practice your past tense. And then we can talk about your plans, like what plans do you have for today, what will you do after the lesson, what plans do you have for the weekends. And here you can practice your future tense. So first tell me a few words about your day. So what did you do yesterday?
What I did yesterday,
Yes, that's right.
I didn't remember.
I don't remember.
I didn't remember. But usually
Mhm.
wake up. I woke up at 10 o'clock with my baby.
Mhm. How many children do you have?
Two.
Two children, all right. And how old are they?
Two children. The older is 17 years old, and
Mhm.
the small
Mhm.
the
Oh, how nice.
he's 1 month.
1 month. He's very young. All right. And what plans do you have for today? What will you do after our lesson?
Make 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 dinner,
Mhm.
lunch.
Mhm.
Make, I'm going to make lunch,
Mhm.
and after it's possible I go to the work.
Mhm. And what about the weekends? What plans do you have for Saturday and Sunday?
Pass the time with my
Mhm. And what did you do on last weekends?
last weekend, Sunday.
Mhm.
Sunday,
Sunday, Saturday, Friday.
Sunday, I was to the party in
Mhm.
village party.
Mhm.
In village party. Uh, there, was
Mhm.
there was the lunch,
Mhm.
public lunch,
Mhm.
and after the lunch was the concert.
Mhm. Did you like this concert?
Antonio, Antonio.
They
Yes,
sang. They sang. People sang different songs.
people sing different songs, folklore
Mhm.
from here, Cantabria.
Mhm. All right. Now let's open this link. I've sent it to you. Mhm. So this is the first website, and here is the next one. So first, let's open the first link. You can see here different topics like work, study, hometown, art, birthdays, childhood, family, flowers, hobbies. So usually when there is a speaking part in English, you are being asked one of the questions from this topic list. So we will try to discuss all of these topics. So if you scroll down, you can see the first topic is work and a number of questions. So I will ask you these questions and you try to answer me 3-4 sentences on each question. So try not to answer just yes or no. So try to tell me more words. So the first question, what is your job?
I don't work now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And did you work before?
I before in the bar like waitress
Mm-hmm. All right, and where did you work? Was it in a hotel or in the restaurant?
and the restaurant
In the restaurant. And why did you choose that job?
because I need to feed my family.
Mm-hmm. I needed or I had to, past tense. I needed or I had to. Because we're talking about the past. All right, next. Is it a popular job in your country?
In my country, for my
No, where you live now.
this job isn't popular, but it's easier to find this job
Mm-hmm.
than another one.
Mm-hmm. All right, and did you like your job?
No,
Mm-hmm. And
I like work like teacher.
mm-hmm. And what did you teach?
In Russia, I was teacher of children.
Mm-hmm. All right, so in nursery school. And did you get well on with your colleagues at school or at your next job?
Excuse me, I don't understand.
Yeah, you said that you worked as a teacher at school.
Yes,
So did you get well on with your colleagues? So did you have good relationships with colleagues? So you were friends or you hated them and you were enemies?
it was many years ago. I didn't have in touch with them.
Mm-hmm. I didn't get in touch with them. All right. And do you remember what was your first day like as a waitress?
When I arrived, I Spain. I was working in salon,
Mm-hmm.
like waiter.
Mm-hmm. So do you remember what did you do at this day? How many hours did you work?
I didn't know how drink glasses and bebidas,
Drinks?
drinks,
Mm-hmm.
bandeja.
Um, Bandeja, I don't know. Let's check in the dictionary. Finnish, English. So I'm sending you the link on Google Dictionary. Let's check. Trays, plates.
I didn't know how walk in the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked a lot of hours there.
Mm-hmm. And What responsibilities did you have at work?
Bring drinks,
Mm-hmm.
take
Take away the plates, the dirty plates. Instead of the word drinks, you can also use the word beverages. All right, and what about your life now? So describe your daily routine. So what do you usually do? How many hours do you spend on your child?
many a lot of hours
Mm-hmm.
because he's small now.
Can you sleep at night or you sleep just for 1 hour a day?
I sleep 3 4 hours on 24 hours.
In 3 hours in 24 hours. 3 hours. Is it hard to have the second child or it's easier? Because now you have experience.
I enjoy with him, but it's hard.
Try to describe what is hard.
It's easier give him the water with me, but I used to feed it. It's hard.
All right, and
Beginner. It's hard at beginner.
and when do you plan to continue your work? In 1 year or in 3 years, in 5 years, in 2 months?
I would like work in some children garden or some office, but I don't know if it's possible now.
I think that if you pass this exam in English, you will have very good opportunities and very good CV, resume. And with this resume, you can get very good work in office, I'm sure, because a lot of people are needed with 2 or 3 languages. I think you could work in a hotel in the reception. There, have you thought about it?
6 years ago, I was working in the hotel in reception.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke with many people
Mm-hmm.
from different countries, but now I I don't speak. I don't speak
Mm-hmm.
and speak badly.
Yeah, because if we don't use the language every day, we begin to forget it, and it's hard for us to express our thoughts in English if we don't use it. All right, now let's talk about your study. So, do you remember when did you study? Where? What subjects did you study? Did you like it or not? What was it? School, college, university? Maybe some courses?
When I was a child,
Mm-hmm.
I was studying in Russia
Mm-hmm.
in school.
Mm-hmm. Did you like it? What was your favorite subject? Oh,
Mostly
he is so calm. Oh, so nice. By the way, what's his name?
Martin.
Martin, so nice. He's very calm. He's not crying.
No, why? Because he, I, because was he eat?
He is eating, so he is not tired. Right, so do you remember what was your favorite subject, or maybe your favorite teachers? If
In primary,
mm-hmm.
at primary, I remember about the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
She's she's she was old. She's old woman,
Mm-hmm.
but old woman,
Mm-hmm.
and she stayed always with us and explain things very good.
Mm-hmm. And what about college or university? Did you study there?
Yes, I studied 220 from my home.
Mm-hmm.
I lived with another girls.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's was the better time in my life.
Mm-hmm. The best time in my life. Why do you think so?
Really, uh, really
Mm-hmm.
without without
Parents,
parents,
parents.
without parents, alone.
Mm-hmm.
We had to prepare meat, prepare meat and clean the room
Mm-hmm.
and
What else? What did you do when you had free time?
that is responsible. We had the responsibility
Mm-hmm.
to study and make the food, cleaning without parents.
Mm-hmm. And what did you do when you had free time at the university? Maybe you went to the cinema or you
Yeah,
painted, you walked in the park.
I studied in the village.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there, there was the cinema.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this time was popular Indian film.
Indian movies, alright. Mm-hmm.
But after 8 o'clock
Mm-hmm.
in the evening, we can't uh,
We couldn't.
we couldn't go out
Mm-hmm.
on the street.
Mm-hmm. And how have you decided to move from Russia to Spain?
In 2000, when was 2000 year 2000, many people were going out
Mm-hmm.
Russia. I abroad.
Mm-hmm.
Teria, I would like to say
Mm-hmm. I wanted to say.
I wanted to save money to buy a flat in Russia, but I stay now here.
So how long have you been living in Spain? So it's almost 20 years.
One moment, please.
Yeah, sure. Она типа русская. Вот в Испании она вообще, у нее акцент испанский, она по-русски даже не говорит. Но она начала рассказывать, что типа я жила в России, я приехала из России, назовут ее типа Натали. Я еще так подумала, думаю, странно как. И она даже слова, когда не может подобрать на английском, она их начинает говорить на испанском. Типа эспера, подожди, то есть она вообще русский язык не использует. И акцент у нее вообще русского нет, прикинь.
Испанский акцент. Я подумал, испанский.
Да, с 2001 года. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
So how long have you been living in Spain?
20 years.
20 years. So do you like it?
Now I can say you yes, but I stay here alone without my family.
Mm-hmm.
Without my family, it's hard for me.
You mean your parents or your daughter?
My parents, my mother and my brother.
Mm-hmm. So they live in Russia?
Yeah, they live in Russia.
Mm-hmm. And what about your daughter? Or where does she live?
My daughter,
Mm-hmm.
my son,
Ah, sorry, your elder son. Yes.
her the son, he lives with me.
Ah, all right. So he's 17, and does he study at school, or now he's entering the university or some college?
School.
At school. All right. And can he speak English? Does he speak English? Yes, your son.
Because he studied he's studying English from a child in the school.
Mm-hmm.
He understands.
Mm-hmm. All right. And in what country he wants to live? So does he like Spain, or maybe he wants to move to France, or maybe London, or I don't know, maybe Norway or USA, Canada?
I don't. I think here I stay good because it's important have the mind,
Mm-hmm.
equilibrio consigo mismo.
The same. It is important to have. Can you say it again?
It's important to have equilibrio.
Try to see it in the dictionary.
Is I think if you good with himself,
Mm-hmm.
himself isn't important the place where you live.
Mm-hmm. And where does he want to work? So does he want to be a pilot or an engineer or maybe a doctor? Did he tell you?
My work in the future.
No, your child. So your son, he's 17. What plans
Yeah.
does he have? Maybe he wants to be a doctor, a pilot, an engineer, or to
He
work in
wants
office.
to work like engineer.
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 Mm-hmm.
Informatic.
Okay, informatic engineer. Is it a popular job in Spain?
This job is the future job, I think, because now everywhere work with informatic computer and everything.
All right, and let's see, what do we have next? So let's take the topic home. So describe in what city do you live? Is it a house or a flat? Are you renting it or you have a mortgage? Do you like it, or have you always lived here, or you changed the place and before you lived in another city or town or village?
Too close to Santander, 20 kilometers from this city.
Mm-hmm.
I think this village is very nice because here I have supermarket and rail station close to the main city. I would like to change my flat. Flat. I rent.
Why do you want to change it? What you don't like?
Because it's more now with my baby. It's small. For us. I would like that my baby has a room. Only for him.
So I want my baby to have a room. All right, and when you came to Spain, where did you live?
In Tarragona.
Where? In La Laguna?
In Tarragona.
Tarragona. All right, and why did you change the place? Why you moved then to Santander? Do you remember?
It was 6 years ago.
One minute, please. Я выключила. В фотографиях. У 9, по-моему. Рейс в 20:30 вылет. То есть надо на какое-нибудь время, когда я, наверное, в аэропорту буду, чтобы там был интернет.
7, короче.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I was disconnected. So, can you explain me again, why have you decided to move to Santander?